When you redirect exactly $1,000 a month into one boring investment, everything changes. You are no longer just saving cash. You are not just being responsible. You are flipping a hidden wealth switch. 4 out of 5 Americans will never touch this switch. Picture yourself planting a tiny seed in a barren field. For 2 whole years, absolutely nothing happens. You start to believe you wasted cash on useless dirt. Then, in year 3, a tiny tree finally appears. Here is the secret nobody ever shares. That single tree drops more seeds. Those new seeds eventually become tall trees. Those new trees drop even more seeds. By year 25, you do not just have a tree, you own a massive orchard. This is not a clever metaphor. This is exactly what $1,000 a month creates over time. Today, we are exploring this 25-year journey year by year. You will see exactly when the math flips. You will learn when the orchard takes over completely, and you will understand why most folks quit 3 years too early. Let me introduce you to Julian. Julian is exactly 30 years old. Let the clock start right now. Julian redirects $1,000 every single month into a standard S&P 500 index fund. He does not take a second job for this. He simply reroutes the cash he already makes. He cancels one expensive subscription service. He cooks one extra dinner at home every week. He switches to a much cheaper cellular plan. That is all it takes. He is not making painful sacrifices. He is just redirecting his capital. The 25-year timer begins the second that first $1,000 hits his brokerage. In year 1, Julian invests $12,000 of his hard-earned money. The stock market hands him a tiny $442 in return. That is it. Just $442. That is less than half of a single monthly deposit. He logs in and stares at his screen. He feels absolutely nothing. There are no sudden fireworks. He starts wondering if he made a huge mistake. Moving into year 2, Julian has now confidently contributed $24,000 of his own capital. His account balance currently sits at $25,782. He has earned slightly less than 2 months' worth of his own deposits in interest over a full 24-month period. His financial orchard still looks like a patch of empty dirt. The tiny trees have not even begun growing visible roots. However, this exact phase is where most ordinary people encounter their true enemy. This enemy is not bad luck. It is certainly not a devastating market crash. It is a silent wealth killer that most Americans fail to even recognize. We are talking about inflation combined with lifestyle creep. These two invisible forces operate together like a ruthless one-way valve. Every single pay bump gets swallowed by a slightly more expensive apartment, a newer vehicle, or pricier weekend dinners. Any leftover cash gets quietly devoured by inflation at a guaranteed 3% annual rate. This is exactly why the vast majority stay financially stuck. Building the orchard is not an impossible task. They simply refuse to let the seed sit undisturbed long enough to sprout. Julian is entirely on the right path. He just cannot see the evidence yet. We now enter the critical danger zone, where the majority of aspiring investors simply surrender. By year 5, Julian has steadily locked in $60,000 of his own paycheck. The broader market has rewarded him with roughly $11,600 in total compound growth. That represents half a decade of extreme patience for less than a year of average rent payments. Naturally, he begins asking the dangerous question that destroys more generational wealth than any historical market crash. Is this strategy even working? Should I just cash out and spend it all? His peers are out there leasing luxury SUVs, booking the tropical vacations he purposefully skipped, and showing off on social media. Meanwhile, Julian is staring at a slow-moving digital spreadsheet that has not done anything thrilling since the morning he opened it. Think of this like hour 8 of a strict biological fast. Your blood sugar takes a dive, you feel incredibly shaky. Your brain tells you that you are actively starving, but you are not actually starving at all. You are merely experiencing withdrawals from easy, junk fuel. Julian is not failing his financial mission. He is just battling an addiction to instant gratification. The growing orchard does not care about Julian's desired timeline. It operates strictly on its own mathematical schedule. In year 6, a very subtle shift finally happens. Julian has now deposited $72,000 of his own cash. His overall balance sits at $90,378. For the very first time, his market returns for a single year jumped to around $8,800. That is significantly larger than the total interest he earned during his entire first year of investing combined. Something powerful is moving underground, even if he cannot fully see it yet. Sadly, this exact moment is where roughly 60% of amateur investors just give up. They hit the sell button, grab their tiny gains, and completely walk away. They will then spend the next 20 years scratching their heads, wondering why their neighbors seem so wealthy, while they are constantly struggling. Moving into year 7, the invisible wall completely shatters. Julian has now contributed $84,000. His account officially rockets past the $107,000 mark. But here is the crazy part. For the first time, his market returns for that single year hit roughly $12,000, perfectly matching his entire annual contribution. He did not clock in for this cash. He did not hustle for it. The financial orchard simply handed it to him on a silver platter. Just like a fasting body finally unlocks stubborn fat cells when the easy carbs run out, the math suddenly unlocks compound acceleration once your principal crosses a specific threshold. Earning 7% on a tiny number is practically invisible, but 7% on a massive pile of cash is a game changer. The larger the pile becomes, the harder it works all by itself. This is the cold, mechanical truth that nobody ever talks about, mainly because it does not make for a flashy news headline. By the time year 10 rolls around, Julian has injected $120,000 into the market. His balance now stands at an impressive $173,084. The stock market handed him over $12,500 in that single year alone, which is actually more than what he pulled from his own paycheck. For the first time in a decade, he is no longer the primary engine driving his own wealth. The orchard has officially taken over the heavy lifting. Julian is now 40 years old. He put in $120,000, and the market rewarded him with over $53,000 of pure passive growth. The trees are undeniably sprouting. Between years 10 and 15, the entire emotional experience of investing completely transforms. During that first long decade, Julian's emotional energy was an exhausting roller coaster. He felt pure excitement during market rallies, sheer panic during sudden drops, deep doubt during the quiet months, and extreme frustration when things felt slow. Now, it just flatlines. Logging into his brokerage account becomes incredibly boring. His numbers just keep ticking upward, slowly at first, and then with undeniable momentum. Believe it or not, boredom is the absolute cleanest fuel in the investing world. When the daily math stops feeling like a wild theme park ride, you finally stop being tempted to interfere and mess things up. In a strict fast, your brain eventually switches from burning cheap glucose to running on highly efficient ketones. Ketones burn so much cleaner, giving you way more energy with zero waste. In the investing game, somewhere around year 12, your portfolio switches from being contribution-driven to being completely compound-driven. Compound interest burns clean. You stop feeling the exhausting friction of earning every single dollar. The money literally just starts cloning itself. By year 12, Julian's account effortlessly crosses $222,000. He has only contributed $144,000, meaning the market has handed him roughly $78,000 absolutely free. Hey, if you are getting value out of this breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and drop a comment below letting me know your thoughts. It really helps the channel grow. Fast forward to year 15, and the reality of compound growth becomes absolutely impossible to ignore. Julian has steadily contributed $180,000 out of his own pocket over the past decade and a half. His account balance now stands at a massive $318,450. His annual market gains for that specific year alone hit roughly $22,290. Think about that for a second. He only put in his usual $12,000, yet the market handed him nearly double that amount in pure passive growth. The financial orchard is officially producing significantly more fruit than Julian is actively planting on his own. It is a mathematical snowball rolling down a very steep hill. But believe it or not, the absolute biggest shift in his entire financial journey has not even happened yet. The single most crucial tipping point in Julian's 25-year wealth-building timeline is still 2 short years away. This is the exact moment everything changes forever. In year 17, Julian has contributed a total of $204,000 to his portfolio. His account balance now sits at an incredible $389,120. His annual growth for that exact year reaches a staggering $27,238. His own annual contribution remains steady at $12,000. For the very first time in Julian's adult life, his money literally out-earns his own savings rate by more than 2 to 1. This happens without anyone's permission, without any extra effort, and without him doing a single thing differently than he did back at age 30. In a biological fast, this is the exact hour when your body stops being a consumer and finally becomes a recycler. The internal cleaning crew goes to work, and damaged cells get rebuilt into stronger ones. Your body becomes its own fully self-sustaining factory. In the world of investing, this is the golden year your money permanently stops consuming your paychecks and becomes a relentless producer all on its own. Julian is no longer an active participant. He is merely spectating. The financial orchard is quite literally planting itself at this stage. And here is the exact reality that makes this specific milestone so permanent. From this point forward, Julian's passive portfolio gains will always exceed his manual contributions every single year. Even if he completely stopped putting new cash into the market today, the underlying math has officially reached escape velocity. The orchard has firmly crossed the line where it can plant new trees vastly faster than Julian ever could with his own two hands. You have probably been told your whole life that getting rich is all about hustling and earning a bigger salary. It really isn't. True wealth is simply about reaching the crossover. That magical point where your capital does significantly more heavy lifting than your physical labor ever will. Most hardworking professionals will earn millions of dollars across their lifetime and never reach this point. Julian reached it at age 47 by just stubbornly redirecting $1,000 a month. Now, things start to get genuinely fascinating, but this is exactly where the skeptics always speak up. People will inevitably ask, what about a massive market crash? What if a historic 2008 collapse happens right in the middle of year 19? Won't Julian instantly lose everything he built? This is easily the most common objection out there, and it is mathematically backwards. Think back to the fasting analogy. During a deep fast, your body releases human growth hormone, which acts as a powerful muscle-sparing chemical. It orders your system to burn away the excess fat, but strictly protect the valuable muscle needed to survive. Dollar cost averaging your money straight through a terrifying market crash is the exact investing equivalent of that hormone. When the market violently drops 30%, Julian's automated $1,000 suddenly buys 30% more shares than it did just 30 days prior. He is aggressively loading up on cheap inventory while everyone else panics and completely liquidates. Severe crashes strip the weak hands out of the market while leaving Julian's foundation perfectly intact. By the time we hit year 20, Julian has manually invested a total of $240,000. His account balance now sits at an astounding $520,926. His annual growth for that specific year is nearly $36,800. He is actively earning 3 times his annual deposit in compound interest alone. By year 22, his total portfolio easily crosses the $630,000 mark. He has not worked a single hour harder than he did back in year 5. He simply kept the mechanical engine running smoothly. Julian is now exactly 55 years old. Across a quarter of a century, he has deposited $300,000 of his own capital, which breaks down to exactly $12,000 per year. His account officially sits at a massive $818,466. The stock market handed him an extra $518,466 entirely on top of his original principal. In year 25 alone, his portfolio expanded by almost $58,000. That is nearly 5 times the amount he is still adding manually. Julian did exactly 36.6% of the heavy lifting, and the broad market handled the remaining 63.4%. He is not some lucky genius. He did not predict the market or pick winning individual stocks. He bought one boring index fund and simply walked away. That is the hidden secret that 4 out of 5 Americans will spend their entire working lives searching for in all the wrong places. Statistically speaking, only 1 in 5 Americans aged 55 has $447,000 saved up for their retirement. Julian is completely crushing that average with just a consistent monthly habit and a quarter century of stubborn patience. There was no secret inheritance, no lucky business sale, and zero lottery tickets. This is exactly where most ordinary people fail, because throwing capital into a sensitive system requires strategy. What you actually buy matters just as much as what you save. You cannot treat your monthly deposits like a simple reward for being financially responsible. You must treat them like raw building materials. Step 1 is securing the foundation, which means grabbing your employer 401k match. If your current job offers a match, this is literally free money. A standard 3% match is an instant 100% return on that initial portion of your capital. Skipping this step is exactly like skipping protein after a grueling 23-hour fast. You are voluntarily leaving the most critical growth ingredient on the table. Step 2 is building the engine itself, using a boring, low-cost index fund like VTI or VOU. These slow, steady, incredibly dull vehicles keep the compounding machinery running without any unnecessary friction. You must completely avoid individual stocks, high-risk crypto bets, and those hot insider tips your cousin swears by at Thanksgiving dinner. Those toxic assets are the junk food that completely destroys your financial health. Step 3 is protecting the structure by utilizing tax-advantaged accounts like a Roth IRA or an HSA if you qualify. Just like vital minerals prevent terrible muscle cramps during a long fast, tax-advantaged accounts provide the legal armor that prevents the IRS from chopping down a quarter of your entire orchard. And always remember that your current monthly deposit is merely the floor, not the ceiling. Every extra $200 you can squeeze into the market adds roughly another $160,000 to Julian's final 25-year total. The mathematical formula scales up infinitely. But I need to be completely honest with you right now. If you launch this strategy tomorrow morning, you are going to desperately want to quit. You will face the infamous year 3 crisis. Around the second or third year, the math has not visibly accelerated yet, and the financial orchard remains entirely invisible. This exact timeline is where roughly 60% of people throw in the towel, sell their shares, and spend the rest of their lives wondering what could have been. The absolute best fix for this is strict automation. Set your accounts up so you never actually see the cash leave your checking account. You simply cannot be tempted to spend money that you never physically touch. You must also avoid the dreaded lifestyle creep trap. Breaking a long fast with terrible sugary food completely ruins the biological protocol. In the investing world, every single pay raise that gets instantly absorbed into a bigger house or a flashier car destroys your growing orchard. The entire objective is to invest your raises, not consume them. Of course, this strategy assumes you already possess a solid emergency fund covering 3 to 6 months of living expenses, and you have entirely wiped out any high-interest debt above 7%. Your beautiful orchard simply cannot outgrow a toxic 22% credit card balance. This is not specific financial advice. This is just pure unyielding math. The hidden switch is right there waiting for you. The only remaining question is whether or not you will finally flip it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. See you in the next video. And remember, stay smart with your money. Take care.